Hello everybody and welcome back to our latest episode of Tom Talks. My name is Tom with Crandall and Associates Insurance Agency and we're here to discuss all things insurance. Today we're going to talk about leases and lease agreements. This kind of applies to both whether you are leasing space or if you are leasing space to somebody else. Leases are very important when it comes to insurance because those leases will lay out certain things that you're going to be responsible for versus what the owner of the property is going to be responsible for. So for example, building glass. Most of the time in leases, it's not really necessarily specifically laid out that you're responsible for glass. It can kind of be a little ambiguous with regards to that. But that is something that carriers look for when looking to pay out claims when it comes to glass breakages. What does the lease say? And there's certainly going to be other situations that are going to be determined by that lease. So it is very important for you to read through that lease when you're leasing space from somebody else and go through it, redline anything you have questions on. If anything needs to be changed or added to clarify language, that is certainly something that you want to do. And you certainly want to pay attention to that insurance section and what is going to be required of you when you are leasing that space, which most of the time our clients just send it to us and we review it and tell them we're good to go, or here's what we need to add, or whatever the case may be. Secondly, it's also very important when you lease space to somebody in your office that you have a lease agreement with them. We've seen situations in the past where it's a friend of a friend or just a friend of that owner of the building, and they just kind of do it on a handshake agreement, which you cannot do, unfortunately. Well, of course you can, but it is not recommended for you to do so. And you also want to make sure that that person has their own insurance coverage and names you as an additional insured with a waiver of subrogation and on a primary and non-contributory basis, which are usually things that you'll see spelled out in that insurance section of the lease. So if you guys have any questions regarding that, please don't hesitate to give us a call. This is just what I wanted to leave you with today, is be very careful when reading those leases, and also be sure to have leases in place and getting insurance requirements in those leases when you are leasing space to other people, because you do not want your insurance coverage paying for a claim that their insurance coverage should have paid for. So thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.